Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are doing more Danganronpa. Before I forget, I'm gonna pull up my note. Or rather, I just remembered I need to pull up my note. Okay. So... no one has died yet in Danganronpa, but we are very close. Like I said before, I've played the first chapter. this game to its completion, but I never played into chapter 2. I don't remember why. I think it's just one of those things where, whoops, stop playing for whatever reason. So, I don't remember who dies first though. I think it might have been, like I think I remember the scene of the first murder, but I don't remember who was the victim. So, so we're gonna learn that together. But anyway, I've got my notes pulled up on the side over here. Also, if you're enjoying the content, I appreciate the likes, the follows for YouTube, Twitch. It is really cool to grow. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get the game started. Husband's in the other room singing. Thankfully, he's a good singer. I'm not. Okay. Forget that. Good. And we're gonna load the game. And we are. Yeah, we're here. Okay. Yeah, because you can see last I played was 2019. We in 2024 now. 5 years later, it continues. Game will begin from where you left off. So we're in free time right now. Still in the morning. I guess we should just leave. Leave the air. Coco. Junko. Photo. Hi, there. I thought her door was right next to mine. I don't really have anything to talk to her about right now. Okay. Oh. She wasn't even in her room anyway. Okay.
You see.
You wanted me? Just kidding. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Spend some time this cycle. Sure. Present. What do we have? Snacks. Kitten hair clip, which is honestly adorable. Zol's diamond. And bra. I need to get rid of that quickly. Didn't I thought I gave her the rose in vitro. Didn't I? Did I get 2 of those? Oh no, I don't have any. So yeah, I already did that. Let's go with the kitty clip. That seems like the most appropriate out of everything I actually have.
I'm so happy.
I can't begin to describe the feeling. May I ask you just one question? It's so polite again. I'd like to ask, do you have a girlfriend? What? That's like way out of nowhere. Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do? I don't. A girlfriend? Not at all. Me? No way. I'm a total loser.
Listen.
You have a crush on someone? Wait a second. What's going on? Why are you asking all these questions? I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad? It's not that it's bad. It's really natural to be curious, right? Because we're friends. We're classmates, going through the same thing together. Oh, not even friends, we're classmates.
But
That's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates. Okay, cool. So we're friends. We've been friends since middle school. We've been classmates. We were classmates in middle school, but we never actually spoke. I don't know. That feels a little... Yeah, we're friends, of course. Aren't you going to ask me?
Listen.
No, not what. Aren't you going to ask me if I have a boyfriend or not? It's not like I don't want to know. Of course I want to know. You're really popular, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you did. I mean, depending on the persona that she's presenting on stage, it can actually be like depending on where she's a pop idol, she might be contractually obligated to be single.
Oh no!
I definitely don't. The truth is I'm way too busy for things like that. Then, do you have a crush on someone? I wonder. There's someone I'm interested in. Sayaka stared straight into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were red.
But...
I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters. Yeah, you're
Hey,
right. Let's get out of here together, Makoto, no matter what. Don't turn your back on me, okay? I would never turn my back on you. I want you to know something, Makoto, and I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
That's good.
I'm really glad you're here. You can't fake your feelings? You're a performer. You've got to fake stuff all the time. I don't know. She's like the too good to be true situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling an unease in a sense. Like, betrayal is down the road. I don't know. Is that just me? Am I being paranoid, or is this just a little manipulative? Might be a word that comes to mind. It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger. I have to do my best for myself and for Sayaka. I'm so happy you're going to do your best for me. How about us? Your best for us, or maybe that sounds too familiar, but like I don't trust her.
like
You
I
heard
said,
me?
I'm psychic. Okay.
Just kidding. God. Is that what you were thinking? Well, let's just help each other out and get out of here no matter what it takes. I do my best for sure. We need to work together and do our best. Hee hee hee. Carve those words into the walls of I'm gonna do. Maximum number of skill points is increased. Skill points? What do I do with those? After vowing to Sayaka to give it my all, I went back to my nighttime already? Still lots of free time left in the day. Maybe I'll go take a look around. Okay. What's up, Sakura?
Hey.
Makoto, never mind. So what did you want? Yes, I want to get to know Sakura because I have a thing to give her that I think she'd really like. You seem a little thin for me. Gee, thanks. How about I help you bulk up a bit? Sakura subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her... Yes, absolutely. We're gonna give her that charm because that's just got her name written all over it. Yeah.
What?
Are you sure I could have something so valuable? Heck yeah. Makoto,
So then.
since we've already talked so much, it's okay to talk a little more, right? Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. You exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough?
Huh.
Can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep getting stronger because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight?
Mm.
From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. Okay, calm down. That's one heck of a legend. Exactly. My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. Okay, so there is some sense of realism. Before long, they were no match for me. You actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline and fusing them all together. I mean, how many disciplines are there? I don't know how realistic it is to reach the top of every single discipline, you know? Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be... I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Could it be jujitsu? I mean, it might be mixed martial arts. I don't know anything about Aikido. Alright, to Google. What is Aikido? Way of unifying with life energy, way of harmonious spirit. Okay. Split into many different styles. 40 countries. Throwing, joint locking, striking, and pinning. Maybe Aikido. Okay, so what is... Look at Jujitsu. Thank you for that hydrate night. Well... Oh, Jujutsu does exist, okay, because Google was auto-correcting me to Jujitsu, and I'm like, the game says Jujutsu, I don't know, there's probably a difference. A family of Japanese martial arts in a system of close combat, unarmed or with a minor weapon, that can be used in a defensive or offensive manner to kill or subdue one or more weaponless and armored opponents. It was coined by Hisamori Kenenichi when he officially established the school of Jiu-Jitsu in Japan. Mixed martial arts. That's what I'm thinking, is that it's mixed martial arts, but I wanted to brush up on Jiu-Jitsu and Aikido before I made a choice. I mean, I don't think I can get it wrong. I think it's just like, no, that's not the one. And then it lets you pick again. That's what happened earlier with Sayaka. Oh. Subset of techniques from certain styles of Jiu-Jitsu were used to develop many modern martial arts, such as Aikido is one of them, and mixed martial arts, combat sports, Judo, Sambo, ARB. I don't know, Jiu-Jitsu sounds pretty good because it birthed both mixed martial arts and Aikido. I mean, this is hard, this is tough. This is like the heron and the crane again, where it's like, they're both big water birds. What are you talking about? There's not one that's clearly bigger than the other. All right, This is so tough. What should I pick? I'm gonna go with Jujutsu. Are you talking about Jujutsu? That encompasses so many things, even defining it is difficult. Okay, my focus does incorporate Jujutsu, but it's also more centered on direct combat. Alright, mixed martial arts then? You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
Of course! Duh! How could I be so dumb? When in the Notebook. So, yeah, Argam, you were absolutely correct. I don't want to be just the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. Okay, Goku. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. Aren't you already the best?
Well.
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really?
Huh.
Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. I mean, there's someone out there stronger than you? I mean, physically stronger or spiritually stronger in some kind of sense? Okay, hold on. This is weird. I'm not seeing Twitch messages on my chat thing here. Because I'm seeing Argam type in chat, and there's Knight saying hi. But it's not showing me your messages. Gotta test. Oh, it's not connected to Twitch. Hold on. Hold on. My bot is not, yeah, it's not connected to Twitch. Okay, hold on. Says it's connected. Yes, Sakura is indeed female. Guess I have to log out and then log back in. Now it's still not connected? What happened to my bot? This is so weird. Because I logged out, but then it automatically logged it back in. Hold on, I'm gonna try resetting the bot, so I'm gonna close the bot and open it again. If this doesn't fix it, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Flip the table, yeah, flip all the tables. Okay, it looks like that fixed it. Sorry, I made that face because I can see a list of viewers that are supposedly actively watching me. And there's a username that caught my eye. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see. It's not that bad, it's just like, oh, okay. That looks correct. Okay, alright, fixed. Problem solved, I think. Yeah, okay, it's connected to Twitch now, so I'll see your messages up there. Woo! Moving on. Maybe I'll tell you about another time if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. I can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. If they're real, can they really be human? Okay. Headed back to my room for a little while. Is it evening yet? Or like afternoon or what? Nighttime. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I'm still convinced that if we stayed in the dining hall and the doors got locked on us, we wouldn't be breaking the rules because we're not entering past 10 p.m. We were already there. And as long as we stay awake and we don't sleep, are we really breaking any rules?
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Third day has already come to an end. When will I? No, we. Because here's the other thing. If you're there, if the food gets restocked, how does that happen, right? There's got to be a point of entry. It's just there is a point of entry and a point of exit if that's happening. So I'm wondering if it's being in the dining hall at nighttime. When are we going to get out of here? Laid in my bed, stared blankly at the ceiling. Before I knew it, I'd fall into an uneasy sleep. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. Doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Oh my god, okay. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. Throwing some serious shade over here. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, not seconds later. I guess that segue for that little intermission
Good morning, everyone.
alludes
It is
to
now
a murder
7
happening,
a.m.,
right?
and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Like speed things along. This is taking too slow.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. Ding dong. Wonder if I get any more tokens for looking at stuff. Taka! Fantastic morning, isn't it? So pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Yeah. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
If you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. That's when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. Sure.
Quiet down and listen.
Now's the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it!
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Yeah, how's that gonna go with Mondo? He's gonna walk out with a fat lip. Yes. Hi, Junko.
Hey!
Excuse me. Makoto, can't any of you guys get a freaking clue? Huh?
Are you for real?
My mascara is totally clumpy. I don't want anyone to see me this way, but Taka came and woke me up. What a jerk. You look just the same as yesterday to me.
How are they talking?
As if. It's like night and day. Is it? Sorry.
Aw.
I seriously need to reapply, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can hook me up. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now. She's probably in shock still, because I think she was one of the ones that was, really not having it. So I can get that vibe of, like, what's something I could possibly control? Mascara. Yep, that'll help keep me sane in this moment of, like, panic. So tired.
Seriously?
What's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Guess he's going around waking up everyone.
You know what I mean.
It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again.
Give me a break.
Probably. Guess we'd better just go. That's that. What do I do? What do you have? I really don't want to talk to her. Toko?
What's your problem?
Wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know, I just need to prepare myself mentally. Why? So nervous. Okay. He just makes me so... Oh, he really got them all together. Can I talk to everybody before we get started, I wonder?
What's your problem?
What's the point of talking to me? Taka's the one who's got everyone together. Byakuya. He let out a heavy, annoyed sigh. I'd rather be ignored completely than suffer that kind of insult. Alright. How did he get you to come in here? Good morning. Let's just hurry up and get this over with. Taka's getting antsy. Wow, he's calmed down a lot.
Hi, Makoto.
Good morning to you, Makoto. You make even a basic greeting feel eloquent somehow.
Hey,
Everything okay? Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Bring everyone together for a breakfast meeting is very Taka-esque suggestion.
Yo!
Morning. Waking up to the sound of Taka's squawking is not a fun way to start the day.
Hey.
Taka looks pretty impatient. We better get this started. Good morning. You don't look too energetic.
Very sad.
It's why I hate 3D so much.
hey, Makoto.
Good morning. Breakfast time, breakfast time. Gotta eat a big breakfast at breakfast time. Guess she's down with it. Good morning. Nice to get to eat with everyone. It's actually kind of fun.
What?
What are you looking at me for? Mr. Goody Two Shoes is running the show. Just talking to everybody. Breakfast meeting, huh? Keep me entertained and make life with everyone here a bit more bearable.
But more important.
Taka's gonna throw a fit. Okay, well, fine. Can't even be sure if that clock is right, yeah? I'm looking for coins. What's that button? Yeah, B. Let's just talk to Taco then.
Listen to me!
Let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together. Our busy schedules? Okay.
Give me a break.
Didn't make time for this. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure. But you gotta be so creepy about it.
Seriously?
It's been a while for me, too.
But more important.
Anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silent.
Seriously? Hey!
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything? It's not for lack of trying, sweetheart.
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh? Do you understand?
You can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others. You will die. I mean, I think she has a point.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? You better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
You gone insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Sounds like
What?
the girl wants to live here, and more power to her. But
Piece of shit!
no way am I living here. I'm getting out of here, and I don't give a crap. Nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. No, really. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen!
It could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... What's up? You think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre. You think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? What? Okay, but I'm surprised they haven't considered some of the implications with this. If this school is supposedly so prestigious and has been here for a while, I mean, I've said it enough, I think. But how is a prestigious school that's been around for hundreds of years, if it truly operates this way every time, how have rumors not sprung up about this school? Or people have gone missing, never graduated, they went to the school and were never heard from or seen again. Like, come on now. Murderous fiend. Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Maybe. I can't really be certain, but...
Got it!
Certainty is not a concern. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Well, you guys heard of Genocide Jack? A serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Whoever this guy is, he's obviously some super crazy killer.
Huh?
If he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But...
Like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on!
If they're the killer, isn't that like a killer... a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah!
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100%, without a doubt, gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help?
Cause, I mean...
We've been stuck here for a few days here already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. See, yes, exactly. These are the things I was talking about. Like, how can people just be abducted and not... Okay, so now we're gonna get that explanation. What's the explanation?
What's this?
You're putting your faith in the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You guys?
You understand what the role of the police exists to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. What? Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I'm sorry? I don't follow. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why are you laughing? Could be a nervous laughter.
You know?
I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak, what the heck do you want?
Huh?
Serial Killer Psycho Freak, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Don't ignore me. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple of days have gone by and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Yes! I figured it out.
In other words...
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
Shing!
If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
There's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see.
Ooh,
But don't worry, it's not
exciting.
some pervy video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. Why would you have to specify that? It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Okay. Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place where you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
You can go watch it right now. Before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. That's all. Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. Once again, he left before we could find out anything useful. I don't think I would say we didn't find out anything unuseful. Like, he's presented the challenge in a way to figure out the mystery of the school. And he's just revealed that he's trying to goad us into murder. So for me, that makes it easier to resist the idea of it, you know? But who knows what's on that tape, right? I guess if we looked on the tape, it would show like nothing, like an empty street, nobody cares, or like everybody's just walking and passing and thinking nothing of it.
Is that right?
But is it truly from outside this building? How would we know? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. See? Yeah, exactly. Yoko's on it.
However...
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it. He just said we were missing motive in order to kill each other, so if we watch the video, inherently that means it would potentially give at least one of the students the motive to kill. So do we really want to pursue that video? Me personally, I would destroy it. I would just be like, crack, he's just trying to get under our skin to provoke us into heinous acts. So it would be better to not watch the video.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. When his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Am I the only one you trust? Why me?
Yo.
You're closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey,
Piece
hey,
of
hey,
shit.
hey. What? What is all the haze?
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
And we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, yell and I'll come running. I can't tell if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. He's kind of both. Not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. Where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs. If it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then... Well, I know where it is. But can I go anywhere else first? Fine. Something else I find interesting is that if this guy gets bored waiting for one of us to kill each other, what if he decides, like, you know what, I'm just gonna start over. I'm going to... He could potentially let them go because we don't know the identity. It's unlikely that anybody would believe us. And if he's that good at hiding or obscuring what the school really is or what they do here, then I don't think it's a huge risk to let all of us go and then bring in a new set of students that would kill each other. You know? Something inside this cardboard box. Especially if you got bored after, like, what, 2 days, 3 days? That's all it took. Bunch of DVDs. Each one has a label with someone's name. Video for each of us, he mentioned.
hold on a second.
Ran off. Didn't follow her, I just stood there where I was. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Kelly, you played those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll watch mine really quick. Okay. Sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... My family, I guess? My family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, would have given me hope and given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. But now it's totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was right. Okay. This is a fear tactic. Where did everyone go? Looks like a war zone or something. Her voice came floating out of the speakers.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope Peak Academy and his family who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being.
Seems like. Probably nothing.
Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Nothing. This is just motive. This is not... This is smokescreen. Because he said what he wants from us is despair. And so if we don't despair, he doesn't get what he wants. So, like... What is this? What happened to everyone? And now he's mad. Single thought was racing in my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Everyone's fine. Make sure who's safe. Now everyone's staring at me. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it, like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered, each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. See, I said this was a mistake. Because if something did happen to the family, us getting out sooner isn't going to change anything. If they're dead, they're still going to be dead. If they're injured, they're still going to be injured. It's so obviously, but whatever. Each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. I mean, I get the overall message is, we know who your family is, and we're within reach of them, right? Or we know who's important to you.
What the?
Huh?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake.
Hey, hold on.
No way it's real. I can't take it anymore. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her, even now she was totally calm. Yeah, the, last name's Kirigiri, right?
I see.
Yep. Kyoko. This is what he meant by motive. Yeah, see? Like, she's on my page. I love this girl. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It's the classic prisoner's dilemma. What? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That sounds like us right now. Indeed. Indeed. Everyone says we'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in your head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What is...
What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma, whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. All need to calm down.
So then,
Maybe we should all start by just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Now, see, Junko, that's actually a pretty good idea. I think we're all super curious, right? What was in everyone's videos? Exactly. So, Sayaka, what was in your video?
what's your problem?
Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? Maybe just watch the DVD. Like, could we not just exchange DVDs and everybody gets to see what everyone else saw? Like, that's so hard. It wasn't that long of a video. Gently place my hands on her shoulder. Stop it!
Huh?
Sayaka?
That's enough.
I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're thoughtless.
Um...
I'm really worried. Why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Photo, why didn't you start with your own video? I feel like that would have been the best move. Or whoever said, yeah, let's talk about what we all saw and get it out of our system. And then immediately, why don't you be the first to do it if you're going to be the one to suggest the idea? Be like, here's what I saw in my video. And then that might help get the ball rolling if you're so gung-ho and think it's a good idea. Why does some, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Argum. Did you just send that? I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Yeah, these are huge boomboxes. Can I talk to anybody else or will he not let me? These videos are some kind of hoax, right? I want to think so.
Heck?
This is all one big lie. It has to be. Some clairvoyant you are.
What should I do?
Everyone's really upset. How could anyone be calm right now? How could something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. Be able to do something like that. Is it because they really are the murderous fiend? I don't think so. What was in your video, Hifumi?
So it seems.
Where you go asking someone else? It's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works. What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That is the way of my family. Hey, what's up, you thing? Still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How? Okay, see, we're all jumping to these wild conclusions just because you see a torn up couch or some shredded curtains that like, oh no, they must have all died and who knows what happened. Was in your video.
Well,
Why should I tell you? Nice. What about you, Taka? I saw. It's gonna take some time to figure out how to put it into words. Do we not just exchange video? I'm sorry. Sometimes these games just feel so contrived. Can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Yeah, no duh. Maybe she went into a classroom? What I'm doing right now is I'm checking for any more coins because I need those for the coin machine. But I don't know if I can get repeat coins from anywhere. Oh, music changed. There she is! Hold on, Sayaka, I gotta check all the stuff. Don't mind me. Found her in the corner of an empty classroom, sitting in a chair, hands on her knees. Didn't have any expression. Yeah, she's in shock. The original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? I'm fine. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? Because they're psychopaths. Like, it's just...
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Let me out of here right now. Sayaka? She thrashed around and grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now. Those are very dangerous words to use. But I can understand why he's saying it. When I think of what might have happened to my family, but we don't know what she saw. Now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? Let's calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. Well, I mean, everything you're saying is absolutely right. There is zero evidence that anyone is dead or not okay. Like, you can stage a... You can stage things to be an exact replica of wherever. Want me to host today's movie? I'm gonna show an anime movie, Warriors of the Wind. Ooh. I had asked somebody to host like a samurai movie, but I'm not sure that they're gonna be available to do it. So probably yes. Because I messaged them before I started stream saying like, hey, are you still available to show the movie? Have you picked one? And I haven't heard anything. So I have a feeling they're not gonna make it. But yeah, thing, anytime you host a movie night, it's a good, or a movie afternoon, anytime you host a movie, it's a good time, you know? Yeah, anyway. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. Because here's the way you can do it, okay? You can set up a stage where everybody comes to give an interview of some kind, right? They all come in, sit down on the couch, say, do your best, we're so proud of you, whatever stuff they want to say in like 5 minutes or something. And then you can have all of them filmed on the same day. That's called efficiency. And like Monokuma said, he values speed and efficiency, right? Why film a whole bunch of different things if you only need to do it once? So you call the families and say, hey, we're gonna film a go do your best video to show the students to motivate them because whatever. And who knows what kind of excuse they came up with for why there's no contact right now. Like they really need to focus. This is a very intensive course and they can't be distracted by any outside whatever, or we take this very seriously, so they don't use phones, they don't whatever, right? And so the people think like, oh wow, that's so impressive, right? And in the mean, really that's like the so horrible. But anyway, so you have them all come in, you film them giving their well wishes, and then once everybody has filmed their well wishes and you say thank you guys so much for coming out, blah blah blah, then you proceed to destroy your set and make it look really violent, right? And then you show everybody that same frame of a destroyed couch and ripped up curtains and broken glass and all that other stuff. And then boom, then you've made all of these videos. Because what's the likelihood? They took a bet. Here's what I'm thinking. They all made a bet, or he made a bet that all of the students wouldn't share each other's videos or watch each other. Because if they did, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, oh wow, yeah, that's the same thing. Because Makoto didn't say, oh my god, this is my house. You know, that would be a different situation. Slightly. You can still replicate someone's house. And then there's the little details, like, but anyway, we'll just pretend to be horrified. Might even come before that. What if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? It's been like 2 days. That happens, then I'll get you out of here myself no matter what it takes. That doesn't answer the question. Okay. I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
That animation.
Please, help me.
Voice was small and
Why?
shaky.
Why is this happening to me?
Why is this happening to any of us, sweetheart?
To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka.
Breathe, girl, breathe. You want to blow out some candles? I got some candles. 1 candle. 2 candle. She raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Why not, honey? Why not? You'll help me get out, no matter what it takes.
Makoto!
You're the only one I can trust, so
No
please.
matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Ah, all my alarm bells are going off. I just do not trust this chick. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
And she's back. Felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! God, why is this? I forgot that this was in here. So gross.
Come on! Disgusting.
Get out.
Just a minute.
I want to join in. If you won't leave, tell us what is up with those videos. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? Yes, Danganronpa indeed. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. This is so gross. Balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. Yeah, Danganronpa is a lot of fun. I've never gotten past the first chapter of this game, and I don't know anything else about, like, the universe. Like, I haven't watched... Apparently there's a manga or an anime or something. I haven't, you know, seen that. But... This guy's such a creep. I mean, an interesting villain to be sure. Boy, are you slow, slow, slow. Oh, you're good, Heat Thing. What I said was that I had asked somebody if they'd be willing to post the movie because they've been showing a lot of old samurai movies that were really cool. But when I asked them before I started streaming if they were available still to host the movie, they didn't respond. So I'm not sure that they're actually going to be able to do it. So we'll see. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, and antagonization. It's all lacking.
Um,
What was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us.
um,
You want to head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Yes, exactly. He can't allow that to happen. He can't allow bonds to form or trust to be built or any kind of rapport or like that. Not allowed. That can't happen because if that happens, it fights despair and he wants to see despair. I mean, come on. Not so shocking, really. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
Sorry for making you worry. I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. On my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I went back to my room. Hard to think after watching that deranged video. I need some rest of my own. Jeez, what's going on here? So many problems. Can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here, that what I saw in the video might be real, Monokuma, what the mastermind has in store for us, or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out, but I could never kill someone. Do the others feel the same? Definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. Yes? They darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So why is someone here?
Sorry.
Came by so late. Yeah? What are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Everything okay?
It was so strange.
Something really weird just happened. Yeah?
Makoto.
I was laying down in my room and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Hearing her talk made me
I was
tense
so
up.
scared.
It was like someone trying to force the door open. My door was locked so they couldn't get in, but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. And after a while it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check,
Makoto.
but there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room, but who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? Nothing. Maybe lock yourself in the bathroom. What? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in.
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, no, I didn't even think about that. That didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea. What? If you don't mind, maybe we could switch rooms just for tonight. Switch rooms. It'll help put your mind at ease. It's totally fine with me. I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? It doesn't concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then...
This is as such, it is
It's
officially
officially nighttime.
nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's already nighttime. It's settled. I'll head to your room right now. We're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys.
like I said, I'm psychic.
Just kidding! Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Yeah, see, this is how it starts. Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. Looks like she's already started to get back to normal.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. There was another worried expression. Please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. Duh. Same goes for you. Duh. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, lift up on the door while you pull it out. Do that and the door should open no problem. Showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Yeah. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thanks. Better get going. Okay.
Hey,
About what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. I'm just very perceptive. Good night. Looked around as soon as I got into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. This is Sayaka's room. It doesn't look different from mine. Smells nice, though. Yeah, the bed is pink. The trash can is pink. Kind of weird to dig through other people's trash. That's the CD. Yeah, Mitchell, I don't trust her. Don't give me any spoilers, because this is, like, aside from the first chapter of the game, I don't have, I don't know anything else, so be mindful of that. But I don't trust her as far as I could throw her. Actually, I could probably throw her pretty far, so I don't even trust her that much. Probably best if I wait till she brings it up again. What's this? I'm looking for those coins. She doesn't have a notepad? That guy has a sewing kit, just like the note said. Map of the body's vital organs. Surveillance camera. I'm not seeing the girls' private bathrooms have locks. A little reluctant to get in. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. WWE is in the wrestling. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. I don't really watch it, but I know about it. I mean, I know of it, I mean. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? It's sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yay! WrestleMania 40 is on tonight, and I'm so excited. Nice! Is there a particular wrestler that you're rooting for? I mean, tell me a little bit about it, if you want to.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I had promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Cody Rhodes. I'm not familiar with that name. Although I'm probably not familiar with most names in modern WWE. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Few people had already gathered. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Oh, I can believe it. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Suppose I'm early. Figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late,
Yo,
Sorry.
my makeup would not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
For the types with more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. Although sometimes I wonder if it's like there's the morning lark category where people just naturally want to wake up earlier, and then there's another category that will usually sleep in a little more. Like they're not that they wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but necessarily, but they want to sleep in till like 8 or 9 instead of waking up at like 5 a.m. or whatever. The American Nightmare, Cody Rose. That's pretty intense. In WWE, do they have things like signature moves? So like when the announcers are talking about the fight, they're like, oh, there's the whirly swirly or whatever. Not that there's a move called that, but do they have names for specific moves and stuff? Once you kept waiting forever.
Indeed.
Suppose I'm late. Good morning.
My bad, my bad.
Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
Is it so awful to be
Yo.
late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. Regardless, everyone had arrived. Is everyone here? We're still missing some people. Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. But for her to be late, I wouldn't expect... Oh. He is here.
yo.
Have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did you forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Small dark speck of unease rose up. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check. Words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where she was supposed to be safe. For the course of that one night. The gasp! The room had transformed. What? It's the display stand. Where's Sayaka? The replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? As if this thing would actually stand up in a fight. Replica sword been taken out of its sheath. But where's Sayaka? There's a keychain. But where's Sayaka? Oh, he didn't say it this time. Less sheets than it used to. Head's been damaged. I'm looking for those coins. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Flashes and gouges. Where's Sayaka? Better check the bathroom. Ah, she was the first to go. Took me a second to realize that I was screaming. I saw it dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. Then everything went black. I'd completely forgotten that she was the first to die. Survive deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. Saw someone looking at me. It was someone yeah. Well, them.
Ah,
You're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get up. You were unconscious and I had to carry you back.
Well,
No surprise considering what happened. Can't handle it. Are you okay? I discovered a dead body in my bathroom. What do you mean? Are you okay? It wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see.
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you
What?
think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? Why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. Also, it's interesting, the ornamental sword, like absolutely no blood. And then there's this kitchen knife. And he bleeds hot pink.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. We remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. It's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times One rule.
But
Who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be a baka.
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around. They all had the same look on their faces. Combination of fear, suspicion, confusion. Are you serious?
What is
Someone
this?
killed someone? It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us, if one of us, really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
What?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive, you're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super
Come on
naive.
now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to Rule 6, or Rule number 6 of this regulation. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That's what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During
just
the
how
trial,
the
you'll
court of
have to
law
present
happens.
your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
It's a witch hunt with a mob trial. Gotta love it.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, it is a really interesting premise, I agree. Like, it's cool. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a while now. What exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? But it's simply...
What?
Yeah, it's cute. The spinning emote. It's execution. Execution!
What?
By execution, you mean... death.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, a violent, messy, horrible execution. Make sure I understand. If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls the lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Yeah, super fair and effective. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add a rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure you keep it in mind. I only finished chapter 1. Like, I think I solved this first murder, and that was it. Based off of the year, like, last I played this was back in 2019, and 2019 was the year that I was offered a job and I like moved to a different city. And I think in the shakeup of moving and like starting a new job, I put this down and I just hadn't picked it up again. But now here we are.
Hey!
Hold on a second.
The hell are you talking about?
You're insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
Punishment? Yeah, execution. Like, punishment just means execution. Like, have we not established that with Monokuma? Like, come on. I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Yeah, I seem to recall that she died early, but I forgot it was like that.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. It's like that, she never moved again.
No way!
This can't be real! He became an explosive on day one when Mondo tried to punch him. Okay.
Well now.
They're pretty slow. I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? And I guess all you needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Really not believing what the
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
Yeah. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Kill it!
Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Hello, Brian.
Well now.
None of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help your search for the Blackened. This little file is all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay! I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances, cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
So you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up in the class trial in a little while. That Monokuma disappeared, left us stunned and confused. Total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Who knows how long? Nobody said a word. Yes, Brian, no spoilers. I've played through the end of chapter 1, but nothing else. And that was 5 years ago. So the fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. That if we didn't find out who it was, we could all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
in other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. Right, we need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in heck am I letting someone kill me. Let's do this. We have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength, but they're right, we have to do this. We have no choice. Yes. Something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Kodo, it's not that Sayaka had to die. It's that she was there. I agree. Kyoko, she's my spirit animal. I love her so much. She's one of the few people talking any kind of sense. Everybody else is just really succumbing to the fight or flight and fear. And I mean, I get it. But anyway, I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. It's probably because you switched rooms. Because who would expect Sayaka to actually come out of that room? The murder probably took place in the morning. Because Leon was late. Meanwhile, everyone else was punctual. Most other people were punctual. Some were very late. I think Leon was in the category of very late. But still. Leon was probably expecting somebody else to come out of there being Makoto. You know? Yeah, it is kind of sad that Sayaka died first. But at the same time, the way that she was talking and everything, her character felt kind of too good to be true and manipulative in a way. Like, I'll just get this guy to trust me and like me, and I'm going to manipulate him to take care of me. And you know what I mean? Like, she could have had totally pure intentions, but my flags were up where I was like, I don't know that I really trust this girl because I feel like she'd be the type to betray at the very end. Like, it's either me or you kind of a situation. And she's psychologically vulnerable to being manipulated. I mean, with how she reacted to the DVD. So I don't know. I just didn't. Anyway. I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do that. Gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I checked her wrist for a pulse, but really dead. Anything else to say? She was gone. I don't even know why you bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. I appreciate that, Brian.
Huh?
Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Oh god, Yasuhiro. Can this guy die quickly, like soon, please? Yasuhiro and Toko and Hifumi, they're not my favorites. You know what I mean? Like, they're so irritating. They're irritating all in their own ways.
What?
Everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke. It's the real deal.
Let me out of here!
I'm glad you've joined us in reality, Yasuhiro. Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Alright, can we talk to anybody else? Fumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait. Can I get to her? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I
Chihiro,
do?
right in front of us. My poor Chihiro. She seems sweet. Like, actually sweet. Can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. You're in a
Let me
puddle
out
of your
of here.
own pee. Mondo, what do you have to say? Really
Don't
happening?
fuck with me.
Screw that bear.
Hey,
Before we start searching, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. Thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. You can let Mondo look after. What if he's the guilty party? What if he did it? It should be one of the students who was on time for the... Well, actually, that wouldn't rule anybody out either. That's just an assumption I'm making. You can't just leave him there alone.
What?
Right. We don't...
Stop talking.
Come on, dude. If you were the culprit, that was the first thing you'd do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
so then.
I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. You play your co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Yeah, okay.
What the heck?
I hate this, but we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. Also, the fact that Mondo got upset, that can be a sign of innocence when you get angry that someone accuses you of something you didn't do. Can be.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
Crap.
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. I noticed something very obvious and unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. He's right. Could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Yeah, that'll happen. Hold on a second, you've got it wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
so then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We'll have to collect clues, construct an argument to a final decision. If we get this
So-
wrong, do I have to say more?
Actually,
Rather you
goodbye.
didn't. Alright. Kyoko hurried
Goodbye.
out of the gym. Byakuya.
Yo,
I didn't get to talk to everybody, but it didn't seem like it really mattered. I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
hey, damn it.
Let me just say this now. If whoever did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking dead.
they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their skull in myself. Okay.
So,
We're not detectives or anything. How are we gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something
Anyway.
like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. are you implying?
This is
It was you.
very suspicious.
Wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not sure that Makoto's guilty yet. We may as well check. At least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Why? I'm not good with blood. It takes one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Can I see your shirt a little better there, Leon? Is it covered in blood? Thank you, Argum. Serving the drinks. I'm gonna put in my file here. Oh, for those of you that have recently joined us, I have a note file here. Where is it? Oh. This person. Where is it? Where's my strike through? I have to make it bigger. Strike through. Alt Shift 5. Yeah, so she dead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, and then the other person who's dead is Sayaka. Something else I'm wondering, she also went to Blackroot School, and so did we back in some point in time. What if these other students also went to Blackroot High School? Like, is it possible that all these characters are connected in some way that's not immediately obvious? Okay, but then Toko says they faint at the sight of that may be important later. Arkham says hi, YouTube. That's why I have that little chat window up in the left corner. People can see what everyone else is saying. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. I guess I better get going. Don't go yet, you have to hear me out. It was pointless, everyone had left. Their parting looks still had suspicions. Everyone really think I'm the killer? Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair!
Yeah, we heard that. Get on with it. Can't let that happen. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Huh? Oh, not everybody left. There's still a couple people here. Victim was Sayaka Mizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Estimated? Estimated my butt. What do you mean estimated? You've got it on surveillance camera. Don't say estimated. It's probably to avoid a higher maturity rating. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Argam. I think I missed it. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Higher maturity rating, but they talking about execution and murder. I mean, talking about it isn't the same as, like, witnessing it. You know. It's different. Okay. So... find out the truth. So that we can all survive. How about Junko? What about her justice? Truth bullets. Aren't you gonna help investigate? I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. No way, I seriously don't want to die here. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Get me out of here. Yeah, he's just useless. I'm looking for coins still so I can have gifts to give people later. Billy is dead. Yeah. I'm coming to the conclusion that if we've already found coins in places, we're not going to find coins there a second time. Brian says hello, Twitch. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. Better examine the state of the room a little closer. Might reveal something. Looks like there's way less than there was before. Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up. Gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What happened? Replica sword was used in the attack. Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. Hadn't actually looked at the blade till now. Wouldn't be surprised if it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Where the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets! There's a key on the ground, has my name on it. If I remember correctly, I have to trade keys. Which room we switched keys? Sayaka would have had the key here in my room with him. If that's true, how did the killer get in the room? Right. Did she forget to lock the door? Seems impossible. Don't open your door for anyone. Yep, we had that conversation. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it. It's not possible either. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She would have dropped it. How did the killer get in? Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets. Replica sword. Does that mean it was used in the attack somehow? Just a sheath, but there's scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with some part. Well, hello, Franklin. Did you want to say hello? Yeah, you want to say hello? Oh, come here, big fluffy. Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Oh, he was outside at the window and you let him in? Yeah, he used to do that. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. Why are there scratches on the sheath? Me too! Look at this good boy. Oh, fluffy boy. Good fluffy boy. Display stand the sword was on. Okay, think about that. About these scratches here. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Must have been some kind of fight. It was right there in the other room. If I'd only had heard something, that would have been impossible. Right. Huh. Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof, so something could happen in the room right next to you. There's no way you could know. Yep.
Well.
Perhaps this is another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Huh? Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all, which makes sense. It's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
What?
Oh, Mondo, we ain't exactly in the mood
What?
to be building furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either.
What?
No, just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By
yesterday.
the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why would we? Right? Toolkits unused. Look around here first. I can check other spots. Like, what else is there to see? The notepad? Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Yeah, don't check if Sayaka left a dying message or anything crazy. I guess what he means is he wants me to talk to Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. Quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing?
What you doing?
Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching.
Oh, thank you, Heath. Thanks for
Searching?
the stretch. I'm inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Come on, Makoto, really? A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"You a clean freak." No, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. The lint roller. Someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Koto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet.
By the way.
I realized something while I was on guard. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body? Yes. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Definitely possible.
You son of a bitch! Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught
You're
me.
fucking dead.
So if I ever find that guy that did this, I'm gonna pound his face in. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. You think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
Try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. That's fair. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Let's see. Now can I go in here? The other side of this door. Can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. Can't hesitate now. Why did she have to die? Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. Must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Definitely something I should look into later. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. Something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. Hmm? Definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Interesting. Palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Oh, I know why. I can already see it. That wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, must have happened earlier on. How would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? It's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. Looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. There I saw written in blood 11037. No, it's not numbers. Dude, come on. Water from the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Her hand is like mysteriously hovering. Oh, she did.
It would seem...
You found it, right, Makoto? Bloody numbers? They're not numbers. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet. The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? They're not numbers! You can see where the connecting line between the two ones used to be. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she also wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? Yeah, it'd be upside down.
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Okay. Dying message is added to the truth bullets section of... Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. Comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
One other thing I wanted to ask you about. You know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, it gets stuck?
What?
It gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
The door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. The doorknob. What the heck? It's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
So...
Maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock. Only the girls' bathroom's locked, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Sayaka, when we switched rooms. What you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
That clears that up. I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
See you later. In a way, it proves my innocence, because why would I go to the trouble of unscrewing that doorknob if I already know the trick to open it up and it doesn't have a lock? I don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. I should look somewhere else. Where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With her dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me. Okay. I need to stand up to take a quick stretch. Ugh. Thank you for the stretch sheet thing. I gave Franklin a blankie. Oh. Monitor's in the way. Let's see. Yeah. His little head is right over here. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. So maybe talk to these guys again. Do you think I'm guilty? Trying not to make assumptions. Yeah, it's all the same stuff.
By the way, you son of a... You're fucking... Yo.
Very
You're
strange.
so tiny. Sayaka was in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you're the culprit? Got it wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? I mean, we could speculate about that all we want, but... The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Don't buy into that nonsense. It should have been me that died? All we can say right now is that it's a possibility. Okay? If that's really true, then I... Oh, wait a minute. Did we switch nameplates? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Yeah, Byakuya, you jerk. Nameplates on my side. Yeah, they were switched. Why would anyone do that? Yeah, your shirt looks pretty bloodstained. Also, why am I so tiny compared to everyone else? Am I really that short?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Suspicious.
I will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? There's a sturdy gate, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line, the trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty.
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, who's on cleaning duty?
You can't go any further!
You faster just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty. Catch on the floor. Can I touch this though? Oh. Is it? I think we have just enough time to wrap up the investigation, and then we'll wrap up the stream. You want some catnip, little bud? Yeah. I got a little something. Tina, are you investigating the dining hall? No, I'm just taking a break. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have a first clue what I should be doing. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Wait, what? Were you in here past hours? Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. All kinds of kitchen knives, big to small, but one of them's missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I don't think so, because I remember looking at them last time. Oh, you're in here. Can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty?
What's your problem?
I'd know anything about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff. Alright, super helpful. Thank you, thank you. Okay there, Franklin. Take a hold. Thank you, Mitchell. I do my best. Otaka. Yeah, let's ask you. Do you know about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. So you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
No. Who is? Ifumi was also there when I had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty. But we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. When that time comes, I'm counting on you. Okay. Oh, the music is from the game. I usually just let the music be whatever music is in the game. You just got a really long, spindly hair there. I'll help you with that. Before you eat it. Is that better? Yeah? Anybody here? I'm gonna ask you something. Before she died, Sayaka left a message. Oh, that's right, the programmer. She wrote out the numbers 11037, although they're not numbers. Do you have any idea what those numbers mean? Could they be a code? Okay. Totally shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. It's funny that he would assume like, oh, a string of numbers. It might be relevant to programming when someone who isn't a programmer wrote them. Maybe she might be knowing more than she lets on? No, dude. You're on the wrong track. Means nothing. We need to talk to Hifumi. What's on Sayaka's tape? That's something else I need to know. I like the way that the scenes load up. It's really cool. Yeah, it's a DVD player. Watch the DVD that we got. Oh. Right. How do I open the inventory? God. Excuse me. Oh my god, I seriously do not remember how to open my inventory. Not I. Wasn't tab. Oh. Oh. Press tab key. Press R key. L shift. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Transcript F2. Handbook item F1 key. Sure. Okay. So Sayaka have a star because she's dead? Oh, skills, melodious voice. The thing I remember about Makoto most from junior high was that Crane got stuck. Okay. Max SP +1. Okay. I don't have a star next to Sakura's name. I guess not. Because, yeah, I can't open an inventory item for it. Alright, I guess we'll leave. Hifumi! Wait, look the other way. Can't I warp? How do I do that? F2? Oh. Oh. Map. If I open this map, I can warp, right? I guess I can't warp. away from anything else. Oh, yeah, I want to warp there. Yeah. Right. Oh, I have to click on it. I can't just go to it. I have to click on it, and I'm not used to that. Right. Oops, that's not it. How do I pull this screen up? Oh, it's tab. Looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? That's me. Why do you ask? Anakuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person in cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Actually... Hey, Chloe, thank you for the lurk. Yeah, it helps. It makes it more difficult for them to dispose of evidence, is what it does.
So that's it.
If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Oh no, not boring.
Hey, listen.
More important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Why'd you want a cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided I wanted to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Yeah, that's actually really nice of him, honestly. Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
All my love is for
You know
2D.
what I mean.
All kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D. What are we even talking about anymore?
Unforgivable!
Feeling uncomfortable again. And PVC
Give me a break.
figurines. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? You're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality. Here, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor. Suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. Oh my god, this guy. I just was hoping to get into the trash room and look around. You know, because we're investigating a murder.
You got it!
Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. Great. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. What are you talking about? Leave it to me. Use it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi!
Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence. You're standing right here. You're standing right here. Actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel. What are you about? Please die quickly. Shards of broken glass. Yep. Hmm?
Is this perhaps?
Is that? Do you know what that is? You collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future, just like that Nina girl who was on a quest to find the one guy. I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go to find out for sure. That does look like a crystal ball. Incinerator. It's way back in the trash rooms. Good 30 feet here from the gate. And it's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouse?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and yellow to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy! Or somebody hurled trash into the incinerator from the gate and then hurled the crystal ball in order to push the button. Yeah, so when was the last time you were here? About that, there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It wasn't on. I haven't been back to the trash room since then, and since I'm the only one who has a key, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? Bloody cuff. Burnt piece of something. Like a hunk of burning love? Enough. This is a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve. There's definitely blood on the cuff, which means it's all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off with glasses and... Yep.
Unforgivable!
Will you be confessing soon?
That's it. I'm
Everyone
sure
already
of it.
knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Green button turns on, yellow button turns off. I don't think there's anything else to see in here. Oh wait, one more thing. What's this? Huge trash can. Whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Yay, I got a coin! Yay, I've been looking for those. Okay, yeah, that's it. We're out. I don't trust you. And now... the gym. Can I ask you something, Hero? I've had enough. Gotta break free. Snap out of it. Koda, what are you doing here? Does this look familiar? Ah, this is my crystal ball. It's all smashed.
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Oh, God. Some clairvoyant you are. Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Crystal is also breakable. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Anyone could have found it and taken it. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask. How much did you pay for that? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, which why wouldn't the person keep it for themselves? Why would they want to be selling it? It's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Okay. That is next. Let's see if I can get something from that machine. I'll take those chances. Lucky. Getting some cool stuff. Double lucky. That looks fancy. Yep. Now we're out of coins, so. Get going. Yeah. Is anybody in here? Oh, she's here. Do you have any clues? No clues. Let us just agree we do not know what the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well...
Oh, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. Perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem.
As for me...
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. Okay. You. Have I not spoken to everyone yet? This office, that's still closed. Just at the gym. I wonder if I can watch that video now?
Listen to me!
I'll uncover something most unusual. The dorms to everyone's room has a nameplate.
You hear me?
Just so happens... Oh, you might be the killer. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget it! Just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha 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 ha. So strange. What is this? Door won't budge. Okay, don't know what that is yet. Oh, it's the headmaster's room, I think. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Oh. interesting symbol for that, but okay. I'm not sure what other evidence I have to gather. Maybe I should look in the laundry room. Oh, check all the washers. Washing machine has nothing to do with this case. Okay. But if someone tried to launder their bloody clothes, never know. Right. Alright, we can leave.
Very strange.
I was Sayaka in your room when she was killed. But we already had this conversation. Blah, blah. That other chick is gone. Can I look at the numbers again? The quote-unquote numbers that aren't actually numbers. Did I start knocking on people's rooms?
Mr. Naegi! There's no way to think about this in a... so it would seem.
Well, lock your doors. What I should look at actually is Leon's room. Oh, duh, he's over here. Couldn't recognize the human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths.
Hey, you bastard!
What do you think you're doing?
I mean, seriously?
How does my... what... I know exactly what it has to do with the murder. I bet your toolkit's been opened. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Talk to her. There's someone in the kitchen now? Oh yeah, one of the kitchen nines is missing. Okay, I thought it was strange that it wasn't missing from the beginning. They were all lined up in a neat row.
Well...
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Knives disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall. You were right there in the dining hall when someone came in and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Always account. Yeah. Hi, By the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Oh, no! Do you really think I murdered her? She was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, but you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. When you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. But can you... I'm surprised the question wasn't, can you remember who came into the dining hall? Why was that not the next question? Like, for realsies. Kill someone just to save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. Is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. I already know who did it.
Very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do you need? Maybe in the other classroom? No. Oh wait, no, I don't want to. This is the store. I thought I was walking into the AV room. Got confused. TV. Play the DVDs. Okay, well. Oh, it's time. I could not figure out how to trigger the final thing. I really don't know what else to investigate. We went into the trash room. I've been trying to watch the tape, but it's not playing, even though I'm trying to do it. I can't get into... Actually, the only place I can think of is Sayaka's room. Or, like, her original room. I didn't, I didn't re-investigate that. And it seems they won't let me investigate anyone else's. Let myself get depressed. Nothing here. Okay, well, I got a coin at least. That's good. DVD. Oh, what does she see? Might be worth checking out. Oh, okay, so I did. I thought I took it before. Alright. Now we can go watch stinking TV or DVD. Oh, I ran past it again. Okay, now can I watch it? Yes. Image appeared, looked like some kind of concert. Sayaka, she was there. Positively glowing.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Screen went dark. Interesting. I mean, stage in ruins, that's a bit extreme. Figures of the other girls who lay collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None
This
of
is
them
significantly
will
more
ever perform
compelling.
on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. You're trying to say he could get to them? Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, here's the class trial.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Red door. That's where I should go. Have to go. Alright, save, right? You're gonna tell me to save? I'm saving anyway. We're gonna do this next time. If I can figure out how. Save. Yeah, the last time I played was literally right before I moved for that job. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Holidays happened, and then I flew out to meet Argum in person, which, you know, we all know how that ended. We ended up married. And then I moved, and in all of that, I just didn't pick it up again. Okay. Super fun game. I love whodunit style things. But now we're gonna find somebody to raid. What, I'm married? Awesome. Indubitably deebly. Last time I checked. Okay. Who's live right now? Oh, we've got content warning from Nerd Logic. That might be a fun raid. Yoshi looks like he's just started up some Guild Wars 2. It's been a while since we saw Nerd, though. Yeah, Chloe, thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna raid Nerd Logic. So, he plays a variety of games. I don't remember which game content warning is, but he likes to play a lot of like multiplayer with people that he knows. It's super hilarious, and there's usually a lot of like intrigue. What do they call them? Social deduction games, where it's like one or two or maybe three people are trying to kill everybody else, or everybody has to work together for a goal, but it's like Lethal Company. Yeah, so there you go. He's playing with friends. Shenanigans ensue. It's hilarious. It's a good time. So that's what we're gonna raid. We've got some emotes you can use. As a follower, we've got these. As a sub, we've got these. Yep. So tomorrow we're picking up with Guild Wars 2 again in the afternoon. Monday, Tuesday evening, more Guild Wars 2. And then Wednesday is going to be Fallout. We're continuing with that. We're trying to take out the nest of the Death Claws. in the basement, and it's very challenging. I lost count of how many times I've died already. So next week, Wednesday and Friday will be Fallout, and then Saturday afternoon we're going to pick up with more Danganronpa. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're also going to watch a movie over in the Speakeasy Discord, so if you're not a member of the Discord yet, you're welcome to join us. Forget which movie Heat Thing said he was going to play, but it sounded really fun. So you can join us there if you like. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Such a wonderful. Let's raid!